What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up here, coming at you with a quick video, kind of early this time. Uh, what I'm doing right now, trying to go ahead and come up with this video. YouTube's kind of acting silly on me right now. Okay, there we go. Think I got it now. YouTube acting kind of silly. Anyway, Game 5 in Houston. My personal opinion, this is a must-win for Houston. Sorry about that, got to clean off my camera. This is a must-win for the Rockets. We have to go ahead and take control of this series. All we've been doing is tying the series up. Yeah, this is the most wins, 2 wins in the series versus Golden State in the playoffs that we have ever had versus the Warriors. So I think that it's time to go ahead, take control of the series. We're coming back home. It's time to make it happen. Like I've said plenty of times in my videos, it's up to us as fans to show their support for our team. We need to show that support. Even though all of the second half of Game 4, Horton only scored 4 points and all of second half. 2 points in the third, 2 points in the fourth. We still won the game. Now, even though we slipped up and let Steph Curry get a good look at a 3, he missed it, we still won the game. Even though we had that huge, James Harden had that huge dunk over Draymond Green. Then Shaun Livingston had one over Clint Capella. We won the game. Now, I'm saying all that to say this here. We're coming back home. We need our fans to be as hyped as ever. I say that too. I've been saying that a lot. You heard all the noise Golden State was making. The city of Oakland was making for the Warriors. Now it's time for us to do it. If Hakeem Olajuwon can travel to Golden State with the team and support the team all the way, we can do it too. We can do it too as fans. If Hakeem Olajuwon can do it, we can too. He will forever be a part of the team, but is he on the Rockets payroll? No. But he will forever be a part of the team because of who he is, of course. But I'm saying all that to say this here. As you see, I got my jersey on. This is a personalized jersey. I'll show you. Turn around here real quick. You probably can't see it, but as you could probably see, got my name on the back. Probably can't see it all. I'm going to turn this way so you can see the other part. You saw the up, and now you're going to... Now I'm trying to show you the man. See? Man up. Can't turn all the way around, but... matter of fact, I'll go ahead and show you. See that? See that? Man up. I just had to show that. I got my personalized. Yeah, it's old. It's kind of worn out. I had the number 2. But I just had to show that because the reason why I'm showing that is because I talk a lot about fans showing their support for the team. Now, I want everybody to have that support for the team. No matter what. Like I said, even when I lost, I still show my support. If I can do it, you can do it too. A true fan will love your team no matter what. And this is the time to show that support. We need to win Game 5. It's back home. We have not really took control of the series. We just showed that we're not going to be a pushover. Now it's time to take control of the series. Golden State won, Rockets won, tied up. Golden State won, Rockets won, tied up. Now we need to win, take control of the series. See what I'm saying? So now it's time for us to bring the energy, bring the noise. It's time for us to do this. Now, I showed that I've been saying this all this time. I can't say it enough. It's time for us to do it. Now, going back to Game 4, that was a close game. We played good defense. There was a lot of missed shots, a lot of that wasn't a pretty game, but the games are not going to always be pretty. The game is, excuse me, sorry. You don't have to win every game. Doesn't have to be pretty for you to win. That was kind of an ugly game, but we did it. We got it going. Yeah, we only won a game by 3, but my personal opinion, how I look at it, we whooped that ass. Let me explain what I mean. If you start off on a 12-0 run and you lose, you got your ass whooped. And then if you start the fourth quarter on a 12-0 run, you got your ass whooped. So there's 2 times that they had us down by 12, and we come back and we win the game. And with our best player only scoring 4 points in the entire second half in James Harden. So think about that. So imagine if Harden didn't really struggle in the second half. Yeah, he still had 30 points, but he had 26 of those in the first half. He only scored 4 points in the entire second half. So just imagine if he didn't struggle. We would have blew them out. So after the game, Steph Curry did an interview, and I watched the interview. He kind of made a little bit of sense there. Let me explain what I mean. He said, he had a bad night. The team had a bad night, but they only lost by 3. And he had a little smirk on his face. He said he's kind of happy with that. Now, the way I took it, I don't think it was shit talking. I mean, even if it is, so was competition. We all talk noise when we playing, some kind of competition. But I didn't take it as shit talking. I didn't take it as, bragging or nothing. The way I took it is he kind of had a point. He kind of, didn't have the kind of typical night he normally have. Neither did Kevin Durant. Neither did Klay Thompson, because he got hurt, of course. Neither did Sean Livingston. Draymond Green didn't either. All their stars didn't really have the typical night that they normally have, and they only lost by 3. Yeah, they lost the game. We won the game as Rockets fans. We won the game. But he kind of has a point. If you lose game close and you didn't have a good night, I think that's something that you need to be proud of. I ain't going to be proud of, but I think that's something you can say, okay, I think I know what to do now. That kind of gives them a little bit of motivation, and we don't want them to have no kind of motivation whatsoever. That's another reason why I say Game 5, we need to win. Now, the other reason why I say Game 5, we need to win, like I said before, we need to go ahead and take control of the series. We don't want to give Golden State any added motivation to go ahead and close us out. So we have to win this game. Now, I think that, this was brought up when I was watching Soft Sports with Ed Honcho. They were saying this yesterday. Shout out to Ed Honcho. Shout out to Wink as well. They were saying this, and I kind of agree. And I was thinking this myself, but I really didn't bring it up. But I was kind of thinking, I'm like, why are we only playing a 7-man rotation? Don't make no sense to me. Why are we only playing a 7-man rotation? Only people that's coming off the bench is Eric Gordon and Gerald Green. Ryan Anderson's not playing. Nene is not playing. Joe Johnson. Luke Baumute is not playing. That, I don't think is a good thing. Our bench is deep, but we're not playing them. I don't think that's a good thing. And this is why I say it. I think we need to have a deeper rotation with our bench, because we can wear out our players by doing that. And you don't want to wear them out. And then you never know where your offense is going to come from. You never know where your defense is going to come from. So, excuse me. So we need to have a deeper rotation. I say, my personal opinion, I say at least a 9-man rotation. At least 9-man rotation. That's just another reason why I think we need to go ahead and win Game 5. Another reason is, like I said before, the only person I'm really concerned about in these series with the Warriors is Kevin Durant. And the reason why I'm saying that's the only person I'm worried about is because of how long he is, how tall he is, his long arms. Have you all noticed when you watch him, his arms really come hanging? I mean, way down to his knees. He got some long freaking arms. So with watching this dude, man, and we really don't. Okay, I'm not gonna say we don't have nobody to guard him, because we do with Trevor Ariza and Clint Capella. First of all, Clint Capella is not as mobile, and he won't be able to keep up with with Kevin Durant. Throughout the entire game, he won't be able to do it. So then I say Trevor Ariza. But when you're giving Trevor Ariza a rest, after that, the tallest person, I want to say might be Gerald Green. It's 6'6", 6'8", probably. I think that's how tall he is. 6'6", I think. Something like that. That's it. And Kevin Durant stands at damn near 7 feet with them long ass arms. That motherfucker almost 8 feet. 9 feet shit with them long ass freaking arms he got. So, I mean, we could play the tough defense on him all day long. And Game 4, it seems to start to bother him a little bit. So, we can play that tough defense. But that's the only play I'm worried about. Everybody else, we got somebody to body up on people. Now, I'm not saying we're going to stop people, stop the Golden State Warriors. No. I have much respect for them. Been to the finals 3 straight times, won 2 of the 3. I have much respect for them. Even though the media don't give the Rockets no respect, but you still got to give respect to your opponent. They made it this far for a reason. If they couldn't make it this far, then you wouldn't be playing them. But they made it this far for a reason. Now, another reason why I say we need to win Game 5, I kind of hinted on a little bit, is a respect factor that the national media is not giving to us. Now, I'm not saying we need to get their attention or nothing like that. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm actually saying is this here. I've said it plenty of times in other videos how they don't respect us, even with the same situations with the Warriors and with the Rockets. I've said it plenty of times how they don't respect us. They give all the respect in the world, give all the praise to them. Now, I've heard a lot of national media say that only reason why the Rockets won, because they were missing Andre Iguodala, if I said his name right, and Klay Thompson went down with apparent injury. But here's the thing. The Rockets are playing with a short bench. We're not playing our entire group like the Warriors are. I ain't gonna say the entire group, but we're not playing a deep bench like the Warriors are, put it like that. We only playing 2 people off the bench in Eric Gordon and Gerald Green in the last couple of games. So my personal opinion in saying all that, excuse me, in saying all that is this. We need to go and show them what's up. They talk bad about the Rockets getting blown out. Yeah, we got blown out by, I think it was like 40, 35, 40 points, something like that. I forget exactly. But we blew them out first. Even though by like 25, 27 points, we blew them out first. That's still a blowout. All the Rockets ain't going to win. They blew them out. The Rockets ain't going to win. Then what we do, we come back, hold them under 100, and still win the game. So, yeah, whatever. So, I'm just saying, then, like I said, Chris Paul had an injury, ankle injury. Well, apparent ankle injury. I ain't going to say he did have an ankle injury. Apparent ankle injury. Nobody really gave the Rockets the time of day on that. They kept talking about how Steph Curry is still suffering from his ankle injury, which I call BS. Because his first game back in the series before the Rockets, I think it was the Pelicans, if I'm not mistaken, who they played before the Rockets. His first game back, he was on fire, like he didn't miss a beat. But when he started struggling, oh, he's suffering from that ankle injury. I only heard one person that didn't buy that, and that was Tracy McGrady. That was the only person I heard that did not go for that. He was like, no, I'm not buying that. That was the only person. Now, the only person that I heard that give us a chance in these playoffs against the Warriors is Nick Wright on First Thing First, or is it First Take? One of those two shows. I know his name is Nick Wright, and I think he's on First Take, or is it First Thing First? No, First Thing First was Shannon Sharpe. Sorry about that. With Shannon Sharpe. No, anyway, I know his name is Nick Wright. Put it like that. But anyway, and he's on one of those two. Either First Thing First or First Take. One of those two. But anyway, so he's the only one that I heard that gave us a shot to beat the Warriors. And he said in 7 games. I said we're gonna beat them in 7 games. The reason why I say that is because I give much respect to the Golden State Warriors. You know, I'm not gonna say they're a pushover. And I said the Rockets gonna beat the Utah Jazz in 6. I gave them much respect. We beat them in 5, but I look at it from a different point of view than a lot of other people. Excuse me. I look at it like this. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Plain and simple. We're gonna win this game. Now, I also look at it like this here too as well. We, as Rockets fans, we need to win this game. Go ahead and take control of the series. It's going to be back home. I don't know if y'all saw the interview that Chris Paul did after Game 4. He said it's going to be for the Santa Fe school. You know, what happened in Santa Fe, excuse me. He got a little bit emotional over it, which he should, you know, which I got a little emotional over it after I first heard what happened. Think it's nonsense, but whatever. And then, so we need to go and do this for our home fans. And he said, Houston, we're coming home. It's for you, H-Town. That's what I've been saying, man. We need to stick by our team. It's numbers of reasons. Then also I saw a stat that said that whoever wins Game 5 in a series goes on to win the series 83% of the time. 83% times. I'm saying that right. Has an 83% chance of winning the series. There we go. But I think that we could do it. We need to do it. Only thing that's stopping us is us. We're the only one stopping ourselves. So with that being said, Game 5 later on tonight, back in Houston. I just hope we at least have a little bit deeper rotation. Don't wear our guys out because we playing Chris Paul and James Harden 40-plus minutes. Can't do that. Should not do that. Man, I know we play a high-powered team in the Warriors, so that shows right there the respect that Mike D'Antoni has for that team. That he wants to keep his high-powered players out there. So, but you don't want to wear your people out. And the reason why I'm saying that, let's go to the Eastern Conference and look at LeBron James. How worn out he is. Just saying. So, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and end this video real quick here. But before I do, like I always do, I'm going to say, Rockets fans, stand up, support your team. Rockets coming home. We got to win in Oracle. Our first playoffs win against the Golden State Warriors ever. We won 1-7, but in this season, we won 3 of the 4 times that we played them in Golden State the entire season. If I'm saying that right. No, we won. The first game was in Golden State. We won that one. Then we just won these two here. One of these two So no, two of the 3 times we played them this season, that was in Golden State, we won. Excuse me. So 2 of the 3 times. All right, sorry about that. So I had got that wrong, but 2 of the 3 times that we played them this season that was in Golden State, we won. The first game of the season, game 3, we lost. The first game of the season, we won. Game 3, we lost. Game 4, we won. So 2 of the 3 times that we played them in Golden State, we won. So game 5, we need to go ahead and win. We don't need to give the Warriors no confidence to go ahead and beat us. We need to go and put our foot on their necks. We showed that we could beat them. They usually score 120-something points a game. We usually score 115 points a game. We both was under 100. Sorry about that again. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So we just showed we could beat them. Scoring under 100, keeping them under 100 as well. Good defense, good all-around game, making it tough for them. We did that. We had great moments in the game. Like I said, even though we won by 3 points, we whooped that ass because we were down by 12 points in this game twice. First to start off the game, and then second time to start the fourth quarter, we're down by 12. Anyway, with that being said, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. This is your boy, Man Up. As always, I'm a Chunk the Deuce, Rockets fan. Stand up. Show your support for your team. No matter what, win or lose, stand up, show your support. This is your boy, Man Up, Chunk of the Deuce. I'm a holler.